Hello.
We are. Hello.
Today is Friday, August 9th. I'm Roberta.
I'm Linnie.
And we are
the Sable Stitchers.
If you're new here, welcome. SABLE is an acronym for Stash Accumulated Beyond Life Expectancy. And we're also celebrating Stash Fest. So it's all about the stash today. So
Yep, you know where we get our name.
Exactly. All right.
Oh, I was going to start out with a funny.
Okay.
What moves and it... Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. Wait a minute. What do you say when you find your scarecrow has been stolen?
I don't know.
That wasn't the one I was going to read either. But that's the last straw.
Oh, no.
But what I wanted to say is, how do scarecrows say hello?
I don't know.
Hey, we're back. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
very good. All right. Thank you for joining us today. And it's a very exciting day for us because we're celebrating 9,000 subscribers.
Yay!
So we're just
5,
very...
4. Ta-da!
Yeah, and we kind
Thank
of
you.
busted through that number. So it's just very, very exciting. We're happy to read all the comments. I think I got through all of them.
I think I did.
And
I kind of fell asleep. My battery went dead last night, and I was texting, and I think I was in the middle of one.
if you have a comment that's only half answered,
Right.
That's
Or
why
I didn't send it, one or the other.
And we had given tips last time about how tips for floss tubers, new
Yeah.
and those of us who have been doing it for a while, because I picked up some new things or things that good reminders, I would say. And so I did want to say, if you do start a new floss tube, let us know so we can check it out. And then we talked a little bit about I'm still chuckling about this. One of the things we mentioned was the importance of being yourself when you're a floss tuber. And one viewer referred to us as the party girl and the designated driver.
Oh, no. I wonder who's who.
I love that one.
And we're going on a road trip tomorrow, so
I guess it's driving. We're just so thankful. That was just so much fun reading all those.
It was just such a celebration, and we thank all of you for, coming to join us, and the ones that have been there since the very beginning. We just appreciate and enjoy, and we do just like to talk to you like you're just sitting here and having coffee with us, or it's just fun. I love sharing with you guys. I'm choking up. I love sharing with you guys, and
make me choke.
I know. I'm just
and then people were so generous. I mentioned how I was looking for those pumpkin bowls at Hobby Lobby. So many people messaged me or contacted us through the YouTube or whatever, and said they had them in theirs and they wanted to, if I'm still looking, they'd buy one and send. I mean, it was just
very
who
nice.
Does that? I mean, that was just
such a generous,
so humbling. But guess what?
She found them.
Found them. So, which one do you want? I have 2 of these, and I just picked this one up today.
I like the light one.
You like that one?
Can I have the middle one?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
I kind of like the dark one.
I thought you might. So
yeah, I might. I originally got these because this is what I saw on Instagram, and I was trying to look for these because Tanya.
I didn't know they were that little. That's what I. Because when I was looking for a bigger one. But I didn't see these.
Well,
either.
now they're all over. I think they were just late getting here, or it just took them. Or, maybe I'm just, because I was looking for them for so long, maybe this is when they usually arrive, and get the bulk of their fall stuff up at Hobby Lobby. But Tanya Brockmeyer had posted about 2 months ago now, or it seems like 2 months ago, that she was going to use these bowls in a project. I just saw it today.
Oh, you did see it? I've been looking for it.
Yes,
the project.
I saw it on one of the websites. I'm just very, very amazed by everyone's kindness and offering to get those for us. So,
life.
Well, I was going to also say condolences to the family and those who knew and loved Daylene Wilson, who was so grateful here on YouTube And I mean, just talk about building community, just from all the people who've left comments. She just reached out and touched so many lives, in addition to being just an amazingly beautiful stitcher and needlewoman, and, you know, just talented in so many ways. And so she was also, it just sounds like she just was so encouraging and welcoming to so many, and just really an example to be followed, I think, for all of us. And so it just makes me, you know, I just want to be a better person in general after watching some of her Flosstube videos. Sambry Stitches is offering a free chart in her memory, and you can get this on, it's called Gumroad, and there's a link, I think, on Instagram. I did it on my desktop computer, and it's a free download. If, you know, she's not asking for any donations or funds, but what she collects will be going to a charity that Daylene supports. And there's a hashtag, and it's hashtag Stitching with Daylene if you want to stitch anything in her memory and post it. So, okay.
Amen.
Yeah.
I don't have too much. It's really just about my boys. My second grandson turned 17 today, and Mason left for K-State.
Oh, he did. Oh, wow.
And I think little brother's having a hard time.
Oh.
So they've been spending a lot of time with each other this last week because he knew he wasn't going to be here. So Grant's having poker night at the house tonight. He's 16. Anyway, he bought a poker cover for the card table.
Oh, wow.
So they were watching.
Very fancy.
So he was watching Texas Hold'em YouTube when I left.
Oh.
So he would know how to play. And, you know, my little Wyatt's just not so little anymore. But anyway, it's just been a good 2 weeks. Nice weather, nice pool weather. Ike's doing well. It's just been a good week.
Yeah, I've been very busy. You know, about a little over a week ago, I was in my stocking feet, and I kind of either slipped or missed a step going down the concrete steps into our garage and sprained my foot. And for about 4 days, I was kind of out of commission from doing anything. So I really caught up on a lot of floss tubes. I got a lot of stitching done. It was really kind of nice. But my husband went out and watered our plants. I know it's still sore. And I don't yell. But anyway, I feel so much better. So
good.
I had a very busy week with the school that I'm supporting. I am a liaison between our church and a Head Start program. And on Monday, four of us went in and painted a classroom. It took twice as long as what I thought it would take, but it looks really nice now. Tuesday, I got a call from a couple good friends of mine that they needed help sorting the school supplies that came in, so I went in and helped with that. Yesterday, I took in lunch for the staff, and I was really worried about doing it because this is, you know, the first time I've done something like this. I didn't want to have, you know, skimp on the food. I wanted to make sure it was something they liked. Got there, set it up, and I printed out these really cute little printable thing, and it said, and I'll put the shop that I printed it from, I'll put that as a resource below. It said, start the year with flair. And then I bought flare pens and put them in a little bowl and to get, you know, who doesn't like a little...
Teachers love stuff.
Well, a little, you know, colored pen, they were really cute. So, and then we did chopped salads. I cut up a whole bunch of fruit. We had garlic bread, and then I bought cookies from Sam's. It was a hit.
You are a good person.
Oh, it was a hit. They were so happy. So I was like, I was so stressed. I came home and took a nap.
That's a nice thing to do.
It was fun.
I can remember when I worked in the school, I had made some cookies, and they kind of burnt on the bottom, and I just kind of stuck them on the bottom of the pile. They ate them all, you know.
Yeah.
The teachers they just love all that.
Well,
goodness.
I just hope everyone stays healthy. You know, did you know why ants don't get sick?
No.
Because they have little antibodies.
Oh. Good job. We're just full of it. Of happiness.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I have a couple retreat updates.
Oh,
Our friends at Welcome Stitchery in Blue Earth, Minnesota are hosting a retreat in next May, 17th and 18th. And the designers who will be there are Teresa Koga and Chantel from Chantel 141 Designs. And so if I wasn't already signed up for the Farm Girl Retreat taking place the same weekend, I would definitely be going. If you're interested, I updated the website with that information, but reach out to Welcome Stitchery and they will get you signed up. And then earlier this week, I got a message that I'm attending My Life as a Sampler 2 with Tanya Brockmeyer and Vicki Jeanette from Needlework Press at Hobby House in October, late October. And I got a note that there had been some cancellations and they had some openings. And I was supposed to contact David yesterday to see if they still had openings, and I forgot and I didn't hear from him. So they might have openings. I'm not 100% sure on that, but earlier this week I know they did. So if that is something you were interested in, you might contact them. You know, it's August. If you're on a waiting list,
I say get on a waiting list. If
they might still have more cancellations because that's just how it goes.
I heard one this morning on Annabella's.
Okay.
Her All Things Winter is being held at Hilton Head, and I think it's February 6th and 7th. But her Flosstube had mentioned it this morning. So if you want some more information, contact Annabella's.
Okay.
And you can get that down.
All right. Oh, one more thing. I just wanted to mention one of the viewers. Where is my notes on this? I thought I had this on here. I try to be so organized. Okay. One of the viewers said, and this is from 2 videos ago, and I was looking through those comments too. I don't know what we did. We did a pattern parade for crows. One viewer said, like, kind of, what's the big deal about crows?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
And so I looked up
something to crow about.
My handy dandy motif book here. It said, let's see, there to look up the symbolism for crows. What was the original symbolism behind this? And it's kind of almost whatever you'd like to make of it, because crows can stand for bad luck, evil,
I've heard
death,
it was fortune,
but also they can stand for longevity or hope. They're thought to be predictors of the future, to disclose treachery and foretell coming rain. And then ravens, who,
a matter of
similar, in Christian art can represent God's providence because the prophet Elijah was fed by ravens. They can also represent an ill omen, warn of death, or bring infection or bad luck. A late 16th century proverb says, "The croaking raven bodes misfortune."
Oh.
But I really think, when I think of them, I kind of think they're like squirrels. So it's kind of your outlet. Look, if squirrels are in your yard doing destructive things, you probably hate the little devils. But if they're, being squirrely and just doing, how they chase each other, and they or dig in the middle of your yard for stuff just to bury nuts all over, they're kind of fun to watch. And I think there's a new pattern out this month by Erica Michaels, and I think it best captures what we like about crows. It says, "Be like a crow. Collect shiny things. Hop happily down the street for no apparent reason. Scream loudly when you see your friends." So,
I like that one. That's the one that I always refer to as crows.
Yeah.
So as long as they don't open their beaks.
So that's...
well, I guess they can scream.
That's why I think...
A nice block to stitch.
So.
Okay.
All right. Whips or...
finishes?
Oh, finishes. Okay.
Well, I bought this little pattern on Asbury Echoes. It's called Fall Welcome Trio, and I thought they were really, really cute. So I got the first one done, Fall Welcome. I don't have it finished, and I did start the crow, but he's just a little bit. But these are really, she has some of the sweetest little patterns. So
I like that.
The Asbury Echoes, Rhonda. And this one I just finished. It's a wool. It's not cross stitch. But this is called Curious Little Crow.
Cute.
And I also got this from the Wool and Penny. So there's the pattern. And then I just glued a little, I didn't have any magnets, so that way I can just put something else. So this was really fun.
We have to run downstairs and get mine. I think it's on. Okay, so this is a previous finish from last year or the year before. It's by Calico Confectionery. I love fall most of all.
One.
And I adapted it. I had a piece I was going to use it on, and it didn't work out to, even though I adapted it, it wasn't going to work. And so that totally messed me up. And so I haven't finished it yet, but I have some fabric coming that I think I could use to, because I do love that. I really do like that one. And then I thought this might be helpful. This was a start and a finish.
You got it.
This is, let's see, this is from the book When the Leaves Fall, and it's called Tiny Pumpkin. It's just this cute little pin cushion, and you stitch it on toweling. And so I stitched it, and the finishing is just a little bit different. So since it's on toweling, I released the hem of the towel. And I don't know why you do this, and don't just, I thought you might just turn it over and seam it.
Well, that's what I would have thought.
But you cut two pieces out, and then you do a basting line, on the thread a certain distance away. I made mine a little bit wider than what they suggest in the book. And then you put interfacing on both pieces here. And then you use this, where you basted, you use that as a guide for stitching it together. I use that as a guide
And then
for
it would match
stitching
up
it.
really well.
And then you have to make sure you match up the banding. So, and then I'm going to continue to stitch around both sides and the bottom. It says leave a 2-inch opening, fill with sawdust. I don't have sawdust, but I have walnut shells. And so I'm going to stuff it with that. And so then I'll have
Boy, that turned out really cute.
It is so cute. Cute little. And I started this in Stitch Club last week.
Yeah,
And,
that's what I said. You finished it fast.
And that was what inactivity does. I do get some things done.
That's true.
They have a coffee or tea dyed in here, and I didn't read the directions. What a surprise. And so I started stitching it, and I was afraid if I would go ahead and do it, but they did the toweling before they did the stitching. I was afraid the threads would run. So, but I think it's fine.
I think it looks great, because the toweling was actually dark too. So
yeah, it's kind of, So anyway,
that's very cute.
I'm excited about that. And everything, we talked about this, everything in this book is just so, I'd love to do everything.
That's all.
So
That's all the current finishes I have.
Okay, so whips.
Yep.
Here's my book.
Oh yeah.
I did some stickering because,
Looks
I was
nice.
not active. I cut up with that.
And here's mine. Little bitty stickers. But stitched a lot.
And this is the Cross Stitcher's Planner. I don't know if the 2025 version is out yet, but what I do is they have some extra pages in here, and I will take the extra pages and put, decoupage it, or, do just layer some different colored papers and stickers on, and then put different pictures on here. I have a page for finishes. So
It'd be so nice to look back at.
Yeah. I have some family pictures too, so.
Okay, on my whips, I mainly worked on two. I do have a wool project I'm working on. I didn't bring it today, but for my cross stitch, I spent a lot of time on Mighty Acorn, and that's from the Winds of Autumn book, which everything in here is perfect also. And the Mighty Acorn, that's the pattern. And I'm doing it on 18 count, it calls for Wren. I'm doing 1/1. Okay. And so far,
oh, it looks good.
I did get the inside border done, and it matched up. The outside did not, so I'm still working on it. But I got a lot of the top page finished. And I'm using Vicki Clayton silks.
And I was working on this too. I haven't worked on it for a while, but just to show you a little the difference, I'm doing it on 32 count Legacy, and I'm doing it with 2 strands of floss because I did something with 1 strand and I wasn't pleased with how it looked, so I wanted to do it with 2 so it would be nice. It would be nice and dark. So
Yeah.
I start at the bottom. I'm a bottom starter.
I usually use one.
I think
over
yours looks
18.
great.
Do you? I was thinking it might be a little on the muted side, but the colors are kind of muted. So that was one that I worked on probably the first week. Did everybody watching the Olympics? So
Yes.
we have been kind of glued to the TV. I started an Olympic cross stitch, and I thought it was going to be really cute, and it is cute. But I got kind of distracted and wanted to work on some fall things. So it was Jardin Privé, the Olympic gnomes, which are really cute. They really are. And I got kind of the first row done. And I think this
You got quite a bit done.
Yeah. And then I don't know. Fall was, Mighty Acorn was just calling me, and I couldn't resist it. So
He's got his little punching bag.
So he's got a punching bag, and something's hanging on the line, and there's a little sleeping gnome at the bottom, and then the podium, and that's the top row. So I've almost got the top row done. Okay. But I should tell you one more time. And it's cute. I'll go back to it, but it's not my Olympic stitch.
I got a little more done on American Welcome by Homestead Samplers. Let's see, I think I did a little more on I did the leaves over here and the flower. So I have the entire top part of the border done. And
It's such a pretty,
yeah,
the colors are so pretty in there.
just a little bit, just made a little bit more progress on that. So I do love it.
I think I just got kind of antsy this week, and I was going and getting things ready for Flosstube, and I was like, that I'd worked on last year and that I wanted to get back to. And this one is my Midnight Watch, and I probably have been working on that moon for a year, but not a year, October, November, and then I put it away. So she was my other one that I worked pretty hard on. This is on a 25 count, 2/2, and it's mostly DMC with a few, well, I guess it's mostly classic and general arts with a few DMC. So I had the bottom done, and so I finished the border. The border's all done, and then the moon, I'm down to here in the middle, and then have the sides, and then just a little bit down there. So hopefully I can finish that moon, and then it's the vines in the house, which I've kind of saved for last. But that's the other thing that I've used, and that's I know some comment was to show the chart, to show the pattern, then show the chart. Okay. So we learn new tips too.
So I went back to this Mary Cox piece that I got at the Attic Sampler Symposium this year from a class I took with her. And if you watch Grace, the Paisley Stitcher, she had an interview with Kathy Decker, and Kathy had finished hers. So Kathy really inspired me to get mine out again. And so here is how far I am. Now I kind of put it down because I realized as I was stitching this bottom row, I somehow was off, and instead of there being a space, it was bumping right up against the letters, and I thought I could live with it, and then I decided I couldn't.
Know that we can't. I don't care what they say. It bothers me.
I was always going to see it, and so I probably had the letters, halfway done. Would have been taking quite a bit to tear out the letters. So we did get a box with this kit, and I got this black box. So I measured my fabric, I measured the box, and I determined I had enough where I could add just a little bit, and it wouldn't be too big. The finished piece would not be too big to fit in the box. Okay. So that's what I did. Finished this row, and then I've started on these red letters. And so this is what I planned to do earlier this year, and I would have been done by now, is I'm trying to stitch one strand a day. And sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's not till the afternoon or evening, but I am trying to do a strand a day, and I get about 3 letters done, depending on what the letters are, 3 or 4. So
it gets done that way. I'm going to keep it up.
Yeah.
This is in one of my favorite Flosstube. It was Carrie Sews For You. And guess what's inside of it, guys? It could be a fox.
That's a really pretty bag.
Isn't that a pretty bag? And then just got the little black polka dots on the inside. But I bought this last year.
I like that. I like the blue and orange.
So, Foxy Fall. Oh, there's anyway, Foxy Fall. And it's a little bit silly girl. So look whose lost tags I'm using.
I think I recognize those.
So these are all Weeks Dye Works in a white. But as you can see, this is broken up, and there's a lot of color changes in there. But he's going to look. But I started up at his tail.
I see. Mm-hmm. You said, oh, it's not just one color of orange.
It's 2 colors of orange, a brown and a black and a white. So it's not a lot of colors, but it's a little bit slow stitching. I believe this is, I can't really tell what this is. It's a mystery linen. It's kind of a sagey green, and it looks really pretty with the oranges.
Looks kind of small. Looks like 40 count.
It does?
Don't you think?
Well, if it is, I'm doing it.
I think so. Look how tiny your stitches are.
Ha! How about that? Of course, I have to do it during the day.
And this is by Far Away Designs.
But I can't wait till it starts to look like something. Okay. So
how do you see that? How do you look at that and see flowers or see leaves and flowers? That's amazing to me.
I know. I'd say I started, but I'm just kind of going down, and it seems to work.
Then I did some more work on this Jessie and Me piece. This was a piece we had received at a retreat a couple of years ago now, I believe. It would have to be because I didn't go to the fall one last year. And it's called Harvest Housewife. And so I finished, what did I finish on this? I think the flower, I don't know if I had the house done last time. I'm pretty sure I finished these flowers and this border and extended this border down there. So, Harvest Housewife, we received all the finishing supplies in the kit. And I think this is, let's see, what is the, Oh, 36 count. 36 count buttermilk by Fiber on a Whim is the linen. So.
I'm back on my Seasons of the Heart. I did complete the summer and starting to work on the fall. And I think I showed you this, and I had the house done. And maybe a pumpkin, but I did get a few more pumpkins. And this is 25, and I'm doing it 1/1. So
That's
it's
so
very tiny. So that's what I got done in my fall. I started on the moon up there. I'll show you I know I've showed it to you before, but it just looks so sweet. And that was my summer. And I know they had like spring, summer, fall, winter, little tags, but I was going to wait
Did you have to buy those separate?
I didn't buy them.
Okay. They didn't come with the book.
Well, they might. Maybe if you call. I thought I saw them in there.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't know how you do it with the paper. Or are they sticky?
No.
Well, anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I was going to wait till I got all 4 of them done. And I either might stitch the season in or just continue the border on that side down underneath it. But again, it's
You glue it to a piece of chipboard cardboard, allow it to dry, and then cut it along the outer edges.
Oh, see, if I read the instructions, I would know that. we're pretty. But anyway, I did pick that, and that's I think it's just Country Mocha, Vintage Country Mocha, 25 count, and then 1/1, using. Oh yeah, I did. Using it's called
That's a
Copper.
lot.
That's a whole year.
Yes, that's a lot of different colors. And then my next one was a new start, and I will think of this as my Olympic piece because I started this during the Olympics. This is Mary Frosh, and it's by Sylvia from Running with Needles and Scissors? Yes. And you might be wondering, where did I get it? Well, it is an exclusive for the Tudor Rose Sampler Guild. And Sylvia, we have a stitch along for it. Sylvia is breaking it down into 8 parts. And so our first assignment is kind of, I think, part of the border and part of the words. And
is that 1/1? Or the...
No, this is 1/2. And
Okay.
this is on, let's see, I know what this is. This is on 40 count. It's Fiber on a Whim oatmeal. And that's how far I am. So, so pretty, but it's there's 2 different colors in the flower. I think the stem and the leaves are different colors. And so, but it's so pretty.
That's very
I'm loving
pretty. It looks so fallish.
And here are the called for flosses. It does. It's a perfect one to start and stitch during the fall. So I wish I could keep up, but
And we are having a little bit of fall right now. The last couple of days, our temperature dropped down to the low 70s or mid 70s, and
it was 58. This was the first morning I was able to walk again because of my foot, and it felt really nice. And then when I was out running errands, there was like a breeze blowing across the parking lot. It's actually kind of cool.
the patio is cool.
And then tomorrow.
And I can't believe we were just in the pool, 3 days ago.
Well, it's supposed to be back up in the 90s next week for probably the rest of August.
But it's a nice reprieve.
It is.
I took Pip out for a walk this afternoon, and she just wanted to keep going and going. But I didn't want to risk my foot, and so I said, "No, you had to come back." She said, "That little stinker just stopped in the middle of the road." I mean, it was like she's all of 5-6 pounds, literally tugging on her leash. But it's like, there's a car coming, but she said, "I don't want to stop. It's so nice outside, and this concrete isn't burning my feet." But anyway, it was beautiful. Okay, let's see. I do have some. I'm not going to show all that, but I have some previous finishes. Just a little bit. I'll just show some of my favorite. I did this, and I apologize because I did this so long ago that I don't remember the names of the designers, but this was be you to others, kind and true, as you would have others be to you. And I found this old book, Smoky.
That's really good colors.
This old book in the thrift store. So, and I'm sorry, I do not remember. And just a couple of my little long skinny pillows.
Do you think that's Little House or
Well, I was thinking of that, or
cottage?
I think it's a little house.
It looks.
It looks like a little house, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And these came from Under the Woolen Willow, and I bought them as a kit a couple years ago. But she has a book out now called Pin Keeps, I think they're called, and you can buy the book that has all the patterns, all the patterns in there. I think
very cute.
So, and I'll just quickly, Perry Schooler, Sunflower Santa. I had to throw that in there because it had a sunflower on it.
You did a nice job on that. He looks great.
He looks great. I got to get back to I have been kind of lax on them. This is just a cute little scarecrow. And I tore off a jean pocket from some old jeans and put him on the top. I want to say that's a Teresa Koch because it just looks like one of her characters, but I don't think it is.
You don't think so? It might be.
mean,
it wasn't Priscilla, right?
No.
It looks like her eyes.
It does. That's why I keep saying
I think
it's
you're right.
Teresa Koch, just out of one of her books. And then just my favorites. Oh gosh, I'm stuck to the chair. Excuse me. Okay, and then I call them Sebastian and Sally. I can't remember their real names, but Brenda Gervais.
Yes.
So I did them
I
separate.
thought you were going to call them Ike and Linnie.
Oh, he just looked like Sebastian and Sally. So.
Sebastian Squirrel.
I have that.
Yeah, he is pretty dapper. He's very dapper.
Well, I have that wooden squirrel that I found at the thrift store, and he was my mascot, and I named him
Oh,
Sebastian.
yeah. Okay, yes.
And I just wanted to show you something. This is a Teresa Koch, and I got her framed. This is one of her
Prince?
prints. Thank you. And it says, I love the saying, gratitude turns what we have into enough.
That's really beautiful.
But if I see a pattern, I go, I want it. So maybe I need to follow that better. Isn't she pretty? Her eyes.
Amazing. Like the blocks. That's so
I
interesting.
know. I just love her.
Like it's supposed to look like tile, I guess, or something.
I don't know, but I finally got her framed. Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
So we kind of had going to show some fall
Fall-Pattern-A-Palooza.
Fall pattern palooza. Fall-A-Palooza, that's good. Okay.
That's what I was thinking as I was digging mine out. I was like, whoa, we do love fall.
This is our favorite.
It's hard not to go nuts. And this is just fall. I mean, later we can do
And this isn't
Halloween
all
and
of
then
fall. This isn't all of
Thanksgiving.
fall. This
Yeah.
is just some of the fall, so we don't
fall.
bore you.
Cute.
Speaking of nuts, Roberta.
We can't all be nuts.
This is Cricket Collection, and this one's called Acorn Autumn. Now, these are patterns that I have that I want to do. Some I may have started, but on the most part, they're just to do. So that's pretty, and it calls for DMC. Oh, I guess you could, DMC. So that's nice.
Okay. This is a Stacy Nash piece that came out, Butternut House.
Oh, I want to do that one.
And this is on, I have this kitted up with Seraphim Dusty Road.
Oh, that's pretty.
I think that'll be pretty.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
I don't, it calls for DMC, and I do not have the floss for that, but I'd love to get that one. Oh, I do have the floss for that.
Oh, yeah.
I do. It's just not on a chain. So,
Well, here's a whip that I've started. I put him away last year, but I'm pulling back out. The Reverend Gordon, squash bottom. And I got a little bit done on him. He's done on DMC, or threads of DMC. And this is what I've got done so far.
Oh, you got a lot done.
So I almost got him done. Did I show the pattern? I did. Yeah, I did. So yeah, I'm down to his bottom of his pants. So I still have
The house.
the house and the cat.
Yeah.
And I know it's 36, but I don't know what it is.
Well, and that was my birthday sale. So
That's right.
I started the opposite end, so I have his feet done. And I'm doing mine on 40 count Farm Girl dry goods. And I don't know that she had a name for it. But yeah, I thought, pulled that out, and I thought, I really need to get back to this. I'd love to finish that for this year. But that's a lot of stitching yet still. I love it though. Oh, those colors look
The
good.
colors are great on it.
I do. I love that.
That's what I think Brandy and I, on the Midnight Watch, she did the top part, and I had done the bottom part. So
Yeah.
instead of we cut it in half, we have a full pattern. This is something I picked up at one of our retreats from Liz Matthews, and that's the Autumn Cloche. And, I mean, it could be fall. It's got a few spiders on it, but I think it's really pretty. I have spiders.
Do you have linen for that?
No, I don't. This is... No. Not yet.
I do have that
oh,
one
you have?
too.
Oh, good.
And I saw this. This was in the annex at the StitchCon last year, and they had it like in 2 different colors of linen, and so
Ooh,
I got.
you.
Isn't that
You are
perfect?
so good.
They had it like in the kind of more
That's
of a
beautiful.
gray, which is kind of like looks.
Oh, I
here.
like that. That's
And
kind of a
this is
tannish, taupish
almost
gray
like
or something.
purple undertones.
I don't know, but I really like that.
What is it? I think that's I don't know if that's, I kind of feel like that's a seraphim, and I'm not sure what. I don't have it listed in here, and then here's the colors.
But yeah, I can see the purple undertones.
And I got the Roxy Flossco conversion for this. So
Yeah, I haven't bought anything for
I
this yet.
have it in my cute Lake House Stitches bag with the Teresa Kogut fabric.
It's trying to hurt me. That's called for
You can
MPI
get-
or
oh.
DMC.
This is
Oh, there you go.
40 count Eastwick. So
Oh.
that'd be, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it. But not the 40 count.
Is that needle in blacks Eastwick? Who has East? I'm not sure.
Okay, this is.
Oh, la-di-da. I haven't
Did
seen
I get,
that.
Did I get silk? Did I?
Oh, wow.
How about me?
Yes, you did.
I did.
You did.
Yeah,
You did.
MPIs. Okay. I guess because it only called for 4 colors. This is La-Di-Da. And it's called Count Your Blessings. And it calls for 4 MPIs. So, I mean, they're very close together. I like fabric, but... So dark brown, light brown, darker brown, lighter brown. But they're silks, so that'll be fun to do.
Those are beautiful. Yeah, that would be very fun.
Yeah.
Is there, do you have the red? There's a red too,
Oh.
isn't there? Oh, it just says DMC. Well, it only has 4 colors listed.
Oh, one of those must... Maybe it's this darker, this kind of reddish brown, I bet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that probably is. It's
$3.45.
hard to tell in this light. Okay, this is part of a book, but I had bought this before it came out in the book. Patchwork Pumpkin. I bet that border is pretty intense. That little bitty border. But I do love that patchwork pumpkin and the house with an urn on top. That's something I just can't resist. I have, what do I have for this? Cream brulee. Ooh, I have 40 count cream brulee, and here's the called 4 colors. So, I'd love to get that one started.
Okay, I got these kind of packaged up. Now we go just to stash. I'll try if you can see it, or if not, I'll take it out. This is Brenda Gervais, Autumn's Bouquet. Can you see that, or is it? Do you think it's too clear? I think you can see it.
Oh, I haven't. I don't.
Okay.
Of course, that came out. Looks like
That's
that came out
2017.
yeah, so that's.
I have a lot of
7
the
years ago.
older
How
ones
could that be?
because when I first got started, it was like the end of 2019, and so all these things that I saw on Etsy, they were all fairly new. So now they're vintage.
Cute.
But I think I want to do that one because it kind of matches Sebastian and Sally a little bit. Okay.
Well, like everyone, I have Autumn at Hawkburn Hollow. And I know a lot of people don't like the Halloween on there, but I'm thinking about replacing, well, we like our owls, but I'm thinking about replacing a couple of the blocks are all cute, but I was thinking about replacing some of the blocks, or one of the blocks, because I really love Halloween with the witches. And as long as it has the turkey on the bottom, I don't mind leaving it out until Thanksgiving. So,
I leave it out all fall.
and I think
Boy, if I put that much work into it,
yeah, I think I
leave it out all
counted.
year.
And I think the width of these blocks, the width and height of the blocks are the same, so I think they could be interchangeable and just put the witches in there somewhere. Witches or something else, I don't know. There's calls for, look at that floss.
Ooh, look at that.
I know, I think they're all DMC, but boy, this is
That's a lot of
floss. And then I did
That's a big pattern, though.
I did a consultation and with Christine Hollis, and she recommended Toasted Almond for it by Fabrics by Stephanie.
I watched her this morning. Christine had a new Flosstube this morning.
So, okay, I need to catch up on that. I've been running all day.
This is a hands-on design. I don't see a year right off the bat, but I just thought it was really cute. And I had the pumpkin. And it's all done with DMC.
This is one. I think I'm going to take this for when we go stitch with the Ozark Stitchers tomorrow.
Oh,
Gather
yes.
in.
We're so excited.
And this is what I have done so far. There's a lot of grass. Our friend Kay just finished it, and she left the words out, and I think I'm going to do that too. It looks fine. It's,
I don't think you have to put the words in
I
it.
think there's words too, well, and when I say words, there's Calliope, the Wonder Horse, Edna, the Proprietist. I'm going to leave those out, and I think she just put in some extra little sunflowers, and it looks great. So that would be one where you could just do a lot of fill-in stitching, and I shouldn't be getting into too much trouble with that.
I got this one a while ago too, Waxing Moon, called Autumn Blessing. It says, "May your blessings be as countless as the autumn leaves." I like that. I don't have any fabric, but it just calls for DMC. I have the DMC ready.
One more start, or one more whip, and this is now available, and it's hands-on design, Gather Pumpkins. I got the quarterly kit in 2023, and I think it either was or is just being released, and that's what I have so far. So I do love this, and I have a kind of a different finish in mind for it. Hopefully it will work. Gather Pumpkins. I'm doing this one.
Okay, sorry. My next one I have, this one actually came, I bought 2021 fall bag from So Much to Love, and that was inside the bag.
Oh, nice. Cute.
So just a fun little pattern.
I have a kit I got when I was at Country Sampler last year. This was, I think, Stacy Nash had a club there, so it was exclusive to them. And it's on 36 count Seraphim antique lace. I have not taken it apart because they just package things so beautifully at Country Sampler.
Don't they?
I know. So
nice ribbon.
look at
down
those.
for
And
finishes.
look at those colors.
That's so pretty.
I saw this completed. It's a big drum, but it's gorgeous. I have a thing for oak acorns, oak leaves. I just think they're so beautiful.
Well, speaking of another little acorn, this one came from Fat Quarter Shop. That's one of the Sew Emma's 2021, and it came with the floss.
Nice. So pretty.
I know. I just love these little acorns that I could just set out and about.
This is one we kitted up last year when we were at Color and Cotton. I think this is a bag that I got at Color and Cotton. And this is one of Brenda Gervais' releases from last fall, Autumn Splendor. Another crow. And I just love the lacy background on that one. So I did a Color and Cotton conversion. And this is on Seraphim Tobias. Is what I'm thinking about doing this on.
I love that you have all your fabrics. I mean, that's one thing. If we went to Galleria, I was going to really focus on fabrics, but not this year.
Yeah, and I think I based it on the pattern, but the patterns are so hard. They're usually lighter.
But
than
your floss looks great on it. So
I hope so.
Yep.
That's a lot of stitching. I just noticed. It's like,
that's really.
It has like wallpaper in the background, striped
that
wallpaper.
Stitched?
Yes.
Woo.
I'm talking about this.
Look at
see
that.
the white stitching in the background.
Yep.
Oh, they're just lines, right?
Right. 1, 2, 3. I got this from Primrose Cottage. The
Autumn Rolls.
Autumn Rolls.
Oh.
And this is one of those that I'd like to start and say, okay, just do, a band, at a time. I should get started on this so I can have it done. I had the perfect board for it. Okay.
This is the last one I have kitted. This is Stacy Nash as a crow flies? Yep, as a crow flies pin keep. And I got this when I attended Hobby House, the Prim Gatherings retreat last October. And I got it kitted with, it doesn't say, I'm pretty sure I got it kitted with 30 I think I got kitted with 40 count. So this, it might be released now. It wasn't exclusive to Hobby House. And then here are the Weeks Dye Work colors for this. Isn't that pretty? This is a very modelly piece of linen. I'm not sure what it is, but as the crow flies.
That'd be another great background.
So this
fabric.
might be coming out at Stash Fest. And if you don't know I was going to mention what Stash Fest was. I was calling it Expo last time because I didn't realize Expo was put on by the Expo group. And this one is, I believe it's a Needlework Marketplace is putting this one on. But it is a online, if you follow Cross Stitch, in March they have a Needlework Marketplace in Nashville in the Embassy Suites where the designers, fabric dyers, floss dyers, people that sell cross stitch accessories have rooms set up and they, to sell their, whatever they're selling. And then the people who, own needlework shops or online shops will come and shop. And it's like a lot of it is cash and carry. I think they also do orders, but a lot of it's cash and carry. And so this is an online version of that show. So the same thing. Your favorite needlework retailer will go there. A lot of them are starting to show the things that will be offered on their site. And so if you're interested, I've noticed a lot of the retailers, you can put items in your cart and they will combine it. They will and you have to check because everyone has different orders. It probably depends on what their software is for you know, the retail software that they use, because
done
some
that.
I don't think can combine shipping and want you to save and just make one order. Others I know have said, you know, we will go through, we'll combine your orders, and we will only charge you for actual shipping. So be sure and check things out. Is that a little fuzzy?
I think I found a little tail.
fuzzy
There
kid.
you are. I did see it. She did come underneath me.
She does wake
Hi,
up
Pepper.
at night. She does get a little more active sometimes. And she'll take her nap time, her nighttime nap, and then she'll play before bedtime.
I did watch Linnie Stitches, and she has a few videos on the previews of some of the
Yeah.
some of the.
Oh, and hers are always so fun to watch.
Yes, she's hilarious. I think this is
Well, I
my.
was going to pull that. I have all
Yeah.
the anniversaries of a heart. I love someone. I saw someone stitching
I have the
that.
pumpkin farm, and I have weeks in classic. No, gentle, and some classic. So not too many colors. I don't have any fabric for this one yet. Well, I might. I think I did. I pulled it and put it in a different bag. It's got kind of a pink. You think it's kind of a pink?
It does look pink.
It looks a little pink flesh.
Okay.
And I guess this is a whip. I
Oh.
forgot about this. Surprise!
This is Boston. So I have another Stacy Nash pin keep. I guess you just can't have too many Stacy Nash pin keeps for fall. And I do have the linen for this too. This is 40 count Boston. I love Seraphim. And so this is what that one looks like. So
I love that color.
And that is what the called for linen is for this. And I just love it. Yeah, it's kind of a gray blue. I think that, and the peach colors really pop on that.
We got this at Quilter Station retreat, and it's actually, let's see, Alma signed it for me. So this is the Garden of Life, friends times the flowers in the Garden of Life. Is it? Friends, the flowers in the Garden of Life. I love this. So I started it. I'm not too crazy about the fabric. It's kind of wishy-washy. Very light. And I think that was one of the reasons why I put it down. I wasn't too sure if it showed up. What do you think? I think we talked about this before.
I think it's very soft.
It is very soft.
I don't, it's not exactly like, well, I don't think it's like the picture, but it's hard to
No,
say.
but
The picture does tend to bleach out the linen.
I did use the colors,
Well, so,
but maybe not the linen. It said fawn. No, that's not the linen. Alabaster. So I figured alabaster was pretty light.
probably, I think it looks pretty on that.
Anyway, so these are the called for colors. So I have that one.
I do have one more whip. It was a small bag, so it got a little buried. This is another piece that we got from Jessie and me at the Quilter Station Cross Stitch Retreat. And we also got this little paper mache house and painted and antiqued it when we were there. Let's see, I don't think I have too much done on this one. This is another Jessie and me needlebook. And, ooh, just so exciting. So exciting.
It's so fun to go from season to season. It's like, oh, I forgot about that.
And this is on Seraphim 36 count old stationery. So I must have started. It has these little pieces on the inside, and I think I'm either starting with the piece that was on top of the house or one of those little pieces on the bottom. But I do love that. I mean, acorns, so I'm going to get back to that.
Yeah. I did pull this book too, only for the fact that I really want to learn how to make strawberries, and they had a whole lot of strawberries in this book. And I just think you can't go wrong. That was a pretty butterfly. Oh gosh, this is 2000. No, never mind.
I picked this up, I believe, last year. This is the Primitive Hair, and there's a couple things I really love in that. I love the pin cushion there, But I love this. This is a needle book. It's just all stitched, so I know that's crazy, crazy intense stitching on that. But look at that! Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that be just a gorgeous needle book to display? I'm thinking it's probably not really easy to stitch those and turn it and get those points to turn out, but boy, I just love that so much.
I just found all the threads in Friendship's Way, so I must have, because there's so many things in here I want to do, I must have just kitted the whole call for colors. So now I just need to find some fabric.
Okay. I think this is fall squirrel.
Oh, I almost pulled that.
So, who is Miss Hazel? Of course, Miss Hazel. Have her little heart. Did someone do something with the ears? Did someone think the ears were too big and they were making them shorter? Was that our friend Kathy? I don't know.
Kathy.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think they're cute.
They look, I mean, because of her tail, she does look like a squirrel. So.
All right, this is my last bag. Little House Needleworks. Sunflower Inn. This girl loves her sunflowers. Okay, I just have.
Oh, that's an oldie.
Yeah, it is.
2009. 2009. Or is it?
Did you see that? Oh yeah, 2009.
Wow.
I probably bought it because of the sunflowers, and I did pull. It's classic and DMC. So, yeah, Goldie oldie. Probably how long it's been sitting. No, it can't be.
And then these were from my fall book. This is an older one by Brenda Gervais, and she used to do these patterns that had wool and some kind of a soft finish and or 3-dimensional finish, and then a little pocket. So it's called Pumpkin Fest at Bittersweet Farms.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't you just show this? Did you show
mine was different?
Oh,
mine's Butternut House.
Oh, this is better.
You got the tavern.
I got the tavern. I got the party girl. Anyway, I don't think I pulled anything for this. I just bought it. So it's a fun fall one.
It's funny. And then another older Stacy Nash. I think I got this on the secondary market, but I thought that was just really cool on the acorn, the stitch piece on the acorn. Doesn't seem like it would take that long. I'm sure it's over 1 on 28 count, but very pretty.
I think I'll hold this for.
It's called
later.
Gathering Acorns.
Or I'll say that for another time. Another Cricket Collection, Autumn. I haven't done one of these, but I've been wanting to. I think that'd be pretty.
Okay, this is The Ribbon Thief by Mrs. Flossie. I love that. The crow flowers. I think that's really pretty.
Oh, I like that one. I have seen that.
I think it's really pretty.
Oh, the basket.
Mm-hmm. With the hearts in the middle.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
And then I have Gathering Acorns by Misty Purcell.
Oh, I like that one.
So I've got I think it's cognac. I think that's what I'm doing with the gloss. I think yeah. Okay.
I didn't put this up. This is, I think this was part of Liz Matthews' Patreon last year. So it's called Flowers and Friends.
We need to do our work on our. Oh yeah. Oh no, that was my cognac. Anyway, a gift from our friends, and you have one too.
Someone gave me one too.
So I worked on it a little bit, not much. Well, it looks like I worked on it 2 different times. So it will be pretty.
Oops. This is 2023 Patreon piece from Teresa Kogut.
Oh, that so
Great.
looks like her.
It's so cute, and it says, "I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself than be crowded on a velvet cushion."
Oh, yeah.
Very cute.
That is totally her scarecrow. Look at the face.
I'm sure. Yeah, the eyes really look like hers.
My Hello Autumn book. Oh, from Teresa Kogut. I watched Christine's this morning, and she had, well, no, that's not it. Oh, I guess it was the turkey. I thought it was the bird. There's some really, really cute. That's a cover. Very cute patterns in this.
Here's another scarecrow. This was Teresa's Patreon piece last year. It's called Fall Feels. And then one other on the back. This was also from last year. I love that one. Of course, the big crow on the acorn, the oak leaves.
And my next to the last one, Kathy Barrick, A Parliament of Owls.
Oh, how cute.
I know. I meant to work on it last year, and I didn't get around to it.
Their Parliament.
So, and I have it in my joyful stitching bag.
Oh, that's so
Look at all the
cute.
cute little owls. So,
And then these are from Teresa Kogut's Patreon this year. Harvest House. Harvest. And Pumpkin House. I like that one too. And then from Hello from Liz Matthews Patreon.
oh, that's pretty background.
She has this in, I think, 3 different colorways, and then she had the kit for these pillows as well. So, those are really pretty.
Change bags. Okay, because I watched Christine, and I saw it on your wall, and I felt absolutely horrible. So I pulled it out this morning before I left. Feast of Friendship. I worked on this so hard last year.
You were really close.
I know, and I follows up. I guess.
With the 4 different colors.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it.
So I have the urn, the pumpkin, and all the border left to do. So, but Christine, you gave me motive to get it going.
They half done since you got.
I'd say the house was probably, and I
that checkerboard room.
Yeah.
I have that too. I have it kitted up.
but I got to get back on that. And I have all the colorful
So
colors.
pretty. So pretty.
And I even have a little it says time to stitch. I need to get
Never enough
back
time to
No.
stitch.
But anyway, and I think this was on a 36 something. Okay, you heard me. I'm being accountable. Okay. Okay.
Well, you're your own boss, though.
I know.
So. Sorry.
Hello.
What?
I need your permission to allow assistant personal results on this device.
Okay.
And we're filming this in the evening since we're leaving tomorrow. Linnie's just staying over, and then we're gonna leave, try to get early starts because
Going to Springfield tomorrow.
and they stitch from 10 to 4, so we're gonna try to get there as soon as possible at 10. So,
Yeah.
all right. I think we have the giveaways.
Yep, that's where we are.
I remember if there's anything else. Haul. That was, I guess, the Patreon. Well, that's really not haul. I
Oh,
did have some haul, but I
That's the only, well, I guess I got 2 little things. I got this bag.
was having trouble printing out, so maybe that's why.
This came from Kathy's Posies. the same one that I got last time. She puts these 3D finishes on the front. It's on a blackbird fabric. And then inside she just has the sweetest little lines of flowers. So Kathy, I love these. So look at that texture on there.
Mm-hmm. Can I pet it?
Yeah, you can pet it.
So
I pet it too.
I mean, that's very nicely done. Everything is
I
very,
know. I just
very even.
thought that was
Very beautiful.
very
That's a lot of work.
Thank you, Kathy. So because I told you I wanted to try strawberries. I did buy
Pretty.
one of Erica Michael's,
Those are very
yes, autumn berries. And so I thought that would be fun for me. Trying to get the glare.
I think you just tilt it a little, kind of tilt it there.
Oh. Right into your faces. Sorry, guys.
Let me help you, Linnie.
Boom. And then I just was a spontaneous purchase from Shannon Christine. It was a 2024 Nutcracker. I thought he was really stately. I liked him.
He is very cool.
So I'm gonna. You hear Jim laughing?
He's talking to our grandson.
Oh. All right. That's it.
All right, giveaways. Yay.
Okay, we're here,
So we got
guys.
kind of a big, you have the one that hasn't been picked up.
Right.
I haven't seen. So if you win if you hear your name called, please email me at SABLE Stitcher Singular 22@gmail.com. SABLE Stitcher 22@gmail.com. Sometimes I think people will say,
Try Allison Ferber 5474, and you wrote, "Love seeing all the crow patterns. I'm going to look through my stash and see if I have something to start. Thanks for the great video. I worked on Madame Chantilly's Halloween Town as I watched."
Yeah.
And then she wrote spell.
It's fun to know what I love it when people mention what they're working on as
Yes.
they watch us. So
So-
that's very fun.
Allison, let's hope that we hear from you this week so we can pass this on to you and you can have it worked on for Halloween. And if not, we'll draw another name the next video.
That's a great booklet.
Very good.
Okay.
It's got. Okay.
And then for our 9,000 subscriber giveaways.
Yay! Thank you again.
I have the pattern and the floss for Gather by Pineberry Lane. And so the word for this is gather.
And I have from Not Forgotten Farm, and I finished it this spring. "'Tis Spring." I was just looking. Oh, I did that on Belfast. I was like, wonder what that was. Okay, the word is, this is called Needful Things. And how about things? Okay.
We have a Prairie Schooler kit that, and actually I think I had called this and I don't see that a while ago and I don't think it was claimed. So we're going to go ahead and pass it on to the next person. Generous viewers sent us several Prairie Schooler kits. I'd like to get this out so it can get stitched. We have the floss with it. And so this is going to be 2010. This is the 2010 Santa. So the keyword is 2010.
Okay. And this is Little House Needleworks, the Winter ABCs. We try not to hit you in the face this time. And I think we'll use winter for this one. Okay.
Another Prairie Schooler kit with the snowman. Again, includes all of the called for floss. And the key word for this is the 2018 Santa. So 2018.
Here's a good one. Blackbird Winter Wonderland. And I think we'll use Wonderland. I can't wait to see what you guys write this time with all these words.
Yes. Okay. And then this was another one that I tried to give away and was not claimed. I started this anyway, it just didn't work out for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on, even though it is adorable. Barbara Anna Designs, and it's October 31st. So we're going to do 31. 31 is the key word for this.
And I have a really fun kit from the Stitch Quarterly Club. This is the bag that holds it. And this is the pattern. It's got a little polar bear and a penguin and pine trees. And it has a full kit. It has the floss. Looks like a little, detailer. You know, pull your threads back from the back. I should use more often. And it comes with a 14 count minty green opalescent. And then if you don't like this, you can change out your fabric. But it all comes together in a little penguin needle minder. And I think this one is going to be penguin.
Forgot exactly what I have. It's interesting. So let's see. A friend gave this to us. It's this cute package, and Barb and Alma used to teach classes at Old Mill Stitchery, and they had a finishing class for this design here. I think they probably stained the box and all that kind of stuff. And so I have, I don't know exactly. I have some little scraps of blackbird fabric. I have the pattern in here for this, and I will look up what the floss is, and I will throw in the floss for this. So, and it's in a really cute little package. So this is going to be the pattern and the floss and the instructions for doing this part. And I might throw in some chenille trim too.
I like that it's just part of a house.
Tea dye some chenille.
Oh, I
throw
like
that in too. I'll have to make a note to myself. So this is going to be, let's see. It's called Oh My Stars. So the key word will be my stars.
Oh, my stars.
All right.
No, just my stars.
My stars. So I'll run over this again. The keywords are gather, things, 2010, winter, 2018, Wonderland. I'm just getting punchy here. 31, penguin, and my stars.
Oh, my stars.
So, we are so thankful that you spent time with us.
Thank you for joining. Hopefully.
So we are just.
I'm spending the
really
night. We are having.
Yes, we are having wine. I'm not driving until tomorrow, so I'll be all good.
Well, I'll tell that joke that I tried to tell twice. What moves and is made of hay?
Scare cow?
You're right! You win! Ding, 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 ding! Okay. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us and I'm trying to find here. And just sitting with us, you know.
Much, I have to do so much editing on this video.
We should just let it go.
We have to
let it go. Let it go.
We have to stitch, or we have to shoot earlier.
Yeah, well, I know it's almost midnight. No, it's not midnight. So she wouldn't be up.
No.
Okay. Do you want a bedtime story? Before you go to bed?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. A man was waiting for a table in a restaurant when someone sneezed. He looked up just in time to see something flying toward his face. Instinctively, he reached out and he grabbed it in the air. It was an eye, a glass eye. "Oh no, I'm so sorry," exclaimed a young woman sitting nearby. As he handed the glass eye to her, She popped it back into her eye socket and said, "This is so embarrassing. Will you let me buy you dinner?" She was very attractive, and he quickly accepted her offer. She was also an amazing conversationalist. The more she talked, the more they discovered how much they had in common. When they finished eating, he got her phone number. "You are the most charming woman I've ever encountered. Are you this nice to every guy you meet?" he asked. "No," she said. "You just happened to catch my eye." The end. Night-night.
That was cute.
Oh, everybody.
I love a bad pun or what.
Yes. Here you go. Stories, jokes, and puns. Oh, this was so much fun. We were just pretend like there's balloons all flowing down like the conventions. Yay! Anyway, it's a blast.
Yep. Well, we hope you are having a good month of stitching. We will be, and that you let us, you know what, we appreciate knowing what you're stitching on, and let us know too what's caught your, if you are shopping
what caught your
Stash
eye?
Fest. Yes, what caught your eye at Stash? That would be a great segue. That's a great segue.
Yeah, what caught your eye?
At Stash Fest, because, you know, I'm trying to see what's being offered, and I'm sure we missed something, so it'd be fun to check it out.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and we hope to be back in 2 weeks.
And we'll have some great things to share with you the next time we get together.
We hope you enjoyed our Fall-A-Palooza.
And Ozark Mountain, we are on our way.
Yes, we are. So,
all right, everybody.
all right.
Love you.
Happy August. Bye.
Bye.
With that one.